Well, we are down on the middle fork of the Tuolumne River today at the claim, and we have with us today Kevin and Greg. There we go. Hi. And you will notice here we have a fallen tree, and this giant root ball has been exposed. As you can see the size of this tree, this thing's going completely across the river. Alright, and a major root ball. Right down here under the root ball, of course, is the water table. And basically we're doing a little quick test here. We're pulling some material out of the root ball, and we're going to take it up and run it when we get set up the river a little ways, and we will see what kind of gold comes out of the root ball here. So we'll come back a little later and see if we find some mellow yellow gold in the tree roots. Well, here we are down at our regular point to work on the claim, and the boys are tying off a come-along to a tree, and they're going to attempt to move a little rock out of our hole. Not so little rock, I'd say that. I couldn't even begin to guess the weight of that sucker, but moving it out will definitely open up some nice virgin territory, and we're hoping to see some dynamite gold from underneath there. So we will rejoin the video here in a minute when the boys finish moving the rock. In the meantime, I have set up, now I've got the 3 half buckets of dirt that we took out from underneath that big root ball from the fallen tree, and I am in the process of classifying them with my little California sluice box half bucket size classifier. That's 1/4 inch, and I've got the classified material right here. I'm in the process of feeding it into my California sluice box Junior Stream Sluice, which is set up and running quite nicely. And we will see what we get out of that in a little while. Alright, well, they've managed to strap the rock, and they're attempting to move it upstream, or up out of the hole that it's in. It's on bedrock, and we will see how they do. This is a lot more effort than you can believe to get this rock out of here. But it is a huge, huge, huge rock. Alright. And somehow something's slipping there. So they're going to have to stop and figure out what's going on with the come along. Oh, well, we can see rock moving here. And that takes care of that. The strap slipped off the rock. Alright, they have reset the strap, and the boulder is coming out. Slowly but surely. Now, in this hole, we have gotten out some very, very, very nice gold. One day we had 18 plus 20s. There it is. The boulder is out. Alright, now go get the gold down underneath there. You got it. Alright, and here we have Wayne, who came down to join us. He's been digging out a few cracks, and he's running his material through the little drop riffle sluice. And he ran 1 bucket already, or 1 portion of a half bucket, and got a nice little chunker out of it. So he's in the gold. Let's hope that going down deeper in that crack will produce more nice gold. Alright, well, the boys have moved their rock, and they are now operating the hand crank trommel, which is going directly into almost fell, sorry about that. Okay, we got the trommel running right into an A52 bean sluice. And here it is.
Not so much at once.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to change the water flow that much.
Yeah, move your big rocks out of the way there too. Get the great big ones out. Just toss them. Yeah. There we go.
There's a big one right there.
Okay. Get the rest of the big ones out of the way, and you should be able to get to that one. Oh, there it is. That's a honker. All right. There we go. All right. Well, this is the operation. They did move that big rock, and this is the first run of material from underneath that rock, so we're very anxious to see what kind of gold was hiding under that puppy. I'm going to spin around and take a look at that thing. Difficult. Well, you saw it in relation to the guys when they were standing next to it. But this rock is about 7 feet tall, shaped like a giant raindrop, and the heavy end was down, right? Or whatever. Anyway, we now have a big, gorgeous hole. Unfortunately, we got a lot of reflection on the water here. And I'm only wearing knee-high boots, so I can't really get to this. But look at all that beautiful material down here at the bottom underneath that rock. This is going to be sweet stuff. Alright, well, Wayne is panning out the results from his crack there, and we'll come over and take a look and see how he's doing. Now the material down here has tons and tons and tons of what I call medium heavy black sand. Alright, and as a result, panning out is a bit more of a chore. Seeing anything in there?
Some little stuff.
Little stuff? Okay. Well,
get through this black sand.
That's exactly right. Alright. We'll find out in a second. Alright. Now it's just a crack between a couple of tree roots there, right?
Well, yeah, behind the big boulder.
Oh, behind a boulder, okay.
But I can't really get down to where I need to be.
Mm-hmm.
Get these guys over there with the thumb along.
Yeah, right. Move the boulder. Yeah, that's a ton of black sand.
Yes, it is. It's heavy, too.
Oh, yeah. And I'm going to get down a little closer here so we can watch the panning process. You note that when Wayne arrived at a certain point from the majority of the material, he switched over to the smooth side of the pan so he can just shave very, very small amounts of black sand off the top and keep that gold in there. Sometimes the black sand's so heavy, if you pan too aggressively, it'll actually carry your gold out with it. Alright, well, for the video, how about doing a test tap? A test tap and swirl here. Alright, let's see what you're getting. I see some gold there. Yeah. Alrighty. Up in the top. kind of spread it out around and get the heavy silver stuff off there along with the black sand. And it looks like there we go. Alright, yeah, now you can see the gold in there. It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flakes. And, you know, not bad for a half bucket of material, just scratched out in a little hole. Alright, well, we have decided to immerse the trommel in a deeper section of the hole in order to eliminate the need for running a battery and a pump. And the boys are going to be moving material from the rock we moved. You can see that in the background there, right behind the trommel. And we're going to be getting down into the hole, sucking and shoveling material into the trommel, classifying it, and bringing it back over here to me, where I have set up the California sluice box river sluice. Since we're on a river, I figured we'd use the river sluice instead of the stream sluice. Alright, this is a larger sluice. It's 4 feet by about 12 inches, something like that, and has a couple of nugget traps right at the beginning. So it's a really, really nice drop riffle sluice. The whole principle that the drop riffle sluice works on is basically a fluid bed. The material in the riffles is fluidized, and as a result, any heavier material coming through immediately drops to the bottom of the riffle, and the light materials blow on off. They're excellent, and we will see what we get today. We have high hopes for this virgin material under the rock. There are the boys ready to get very, very cold. Kevin's already been in the water in his wetsuit, and he's out of the water already going, man, that's cold. And let's take a quick look here. Oh, get rid of a little water. There you go. And we would just tap this along, spread it out just a shade. Uh-oh, look at that.
Looking good.
Alright, are you in focus? Get in close if you can. Alright, this may be too close. Alright, does it still look like it's focused?
That's good.
Alright. Okay, well, as you can see, we're doing quite well here under the rock. Gold is chunky and it's plentiful. Unfortunately, we have frozen diggers who spent the last 45 minutes in the truck with the heater on, and this is after climbing out of the wetsuit, because it is seriously cold here today. Now I'm going to persuade all this stuff to come over here out of the black sand, and that'll give us a better count here. Let's get this stuff moved here a little bit. We have a very heavy silvery material in the black sands here that, you know, it's the last thing to move. Your black sands will move, and this silvery stuff just sticks and sticks and sticks. I don't know exactly what it is. One of these days I'm going to have somebody do an assay or something on it, because it is really, really heavy. I'm pretty sure it's not platinum. It might be galena or something like that. Just lead ore that is being eroded into the stream bed here. But this is what it looks like. Oops, excuse me. Let's tap here. Spread those little things out. Bring it back. Alright, now if you can see at an angle, right, the chunkiness of this gold, it is amazing. I also already panned out the plus 20s. We ended up with, you got those?
Yep.
2 nice little plus 20s. And so that cleanup was definitely worthwhile. Fun day in the mother lode, one more time. Alright, well, we're back home from the claim, and mainly we left a little early because Kevin and Greg were both turning an attractive shade of blue. And so we didn't run as much material as we were planning on, but what we did run was nice. And here's a shot of the gold for the day. Let's see if I can get rid of some reflection and get a shot there.
I don't have any whipped cream.
There we go. Oh yes, and the Hurt Hawk Hotel, of course, is serving hot mochas to the frozen miners at this point. There we go. All right, so that's the gold for the day. For 2 days, and it was a nice showing, but there's still a lot more left, and we'll have to go back and get it next time. Beyond that, everybody have a very nice day.